Right, so here we are in the car. You can see I've got a few error messages on here, and that one on the top left. If you get this light, this engine management light pop up, you can take it to a garage and have it diagnosed for quite a bit of money. Or you can get this little thing that we've got for review. It's called a CACAGOO diagnostic scanner. A little instruction booklet. I've actually already plugged it in just so I can show you this. But you can download lots of OBD apps. If I go back into my Google Play Store here, and I just do a search for OBD apps, OBD, you'll see there are quite a number of them. If I can focus in and you can see it, you can see there's quite a lot of those. Promising to talk light, that's a good one. Auto Doctor, there's stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks. There's loads of them. I've installed this one here, which is I don't think it's one of the best ones. I mean, if I start the engine now, which I should have let it warmed up before I did that, and you can start connecting here. Press that to connect, and it will connect to your car, and it will get the data from the vehicle, and it'll let you know what's happening. So you can see here that I'm doing 0 kilometers per hour. By the way, the only reason I'm saying it's not the best is because I can't get it out of kilometers. It's only in that. You've got a head-up display here. You can have that shown, and you can put that on mirror mode. And you can maybe, if you get a cheap old Android phone that you've maybe got knocking about in a drawer, or an old iPhone maybe, you sort of glue it to your dashboard like that maybe, or put some blue tack down. Look how dirty this is. And that will reflect off the glass here, and you can look at that. Obviously you're going to have it a bit brighter than I've got it on at the moment. So you plug that in, and that's going to show you all this wonderful data here, so that you can see your revs per minute, your oil consumption, and your speed. You can adjust all this. You can have loads of dashboards. You can see here the mileage that you've done. It can record all of this. You can have trips recorded on here. You can see your coolant temperature, how much voltage you got in your battery, your 0 to 60 speed times. Obviously this is all in kilometers. How many times you braked sharply or accelerated sharply, and your bad driving habits. You can download various apps as well that you can plug into this, connect via Bluetooth, that will detect whether you're a bad driver or a good driver. So I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to go into one of the other apps. Oh, by the way, before I come out of that, let's go back in. I'm going to show you this health scan system here. So we go into the health scan, and you can see here that there's nothing wrong. It is in a bit of, you know, Chinese there, but a lot of people are going to want to do this. So go into OBD Car Doctor, which is another app, and here I can connect it to the CACAGOO OBD-II connector. I connect in, and it's going to show me, it's connecting, is reading all the diagnostic data from the car. It's going to tell me if there's anything wrong with the car, and it's going to tell me what those engine management lights mean. So if you've got some weird lights on your dashboard, you don't know what they are, you can either go and pay 20, 30, 40, 50 or even £60 to a local garage to have it scanned, or you can do this. This is $19.99, this thing, and it's going to tell you lots of information about the actual device itself. I'm going to skip that, I don't want that. I'm going to go into diagnostic, and I'm going to see if there's anything wrong with the car. I've got a P3102, so I can clear that out if I want. I'm going to press clear, get rid of that, and that will get rid of that warning code off my dashboard. Goodbye. And it's gone. Oh, and there's no errors, there's nothing wrong with my car anymore. I could save that, could store it for later, and it just tells me, you know, sort of what's wrong with the car. Should I want to fix it myself, or take it to a garage and save a bit of money off the diagnostics? You can record. You can also get these widgets, look, so you can have this on your, so you can maybe have this on your little stand there like that, on your car holder. Car holder, and you can see your economy here, so you can have your car performance, so you can see your speeds there. Obviously I'm not driving at the moment, but it's going to be a little bit boring, but you can open up a load of widgets. So let's have a look at fuel. So I can have MPG. I can have that displayed on here, and this will turn into a graph the further you drive. You can have a widget on here, and it shows your MPG, so maybe you can have that on permanently, and it shows you if it goes into red, then maybe you're not doing too great or something like that. We've got, maybe you need to drive a bit more efficiently, save the planet, man. There's loads of other data here. You go into popular here on this app, and you can have your vehicle speed, you can have your battery, your engine coolant temperature, your rev counter. Maybe if you don't have a rev counter on your car, you can have a rev counter like that. So you can see I'm ticking over. If I accelerate now, see, you can see it going up 2,000, back to ticking over. So it's great. And there's other apps on here. You can have this dash command, which is available in the free or the light sort of paid for version. Again, you connect, you get diagnostics, you can see your performance of your car. A lot of people think that they can tune their car from one of these apps. It's not always the case, but it will give you a great deal of information about the vehicle. This is taking a while to connect, probably a bad example. I think it's because I've got one of the other apps already connected. But yeah, there's a load of apps out there. You can click it onto racetrack mode, and you can, you know, if you're going out somewhere on a racetrack, you can use this to see exactly how fast you went, how you performed. Loads of great information on here. There's another one here, OBD. And you just basically connect it to, this one needs a login. There's so many apps. I'm not going to show you them all, but it gives you a good overview of what you can do with this little gadget. So basically plug this little gadget, which is currently underneath the thing. I'll just try and show you it here. So that is it basically. It's flashing away, it's underneath my dashboard, and you can forget about it then. You just leave it plugged in, chuck away this box, and that is it. So that's the CACAGOO OBD